Hey everyone, we have a lot to cover today. This is my largest beauty empties haul yet, so I will share with you all a quick review and whether or not I plan to repurchase these items. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday, and just go ahead and dive straight into my beauty empties haul. I went through 2 of my Clean It Zero cleansing balms, and I will always repurchase these. So I use this to remove my makeup. So it just does such a great job at breaking down your makeup, and these constantly go on sale at Ulta. So normally this jar size is about $29 or so, and I will usually get it for like 20% off, or sometimes I will get this for $19, which is such a great deal because I will use this like 3 to 5 times a week depending on the week. So this is something I'm constantly using and I will forever repurchase. I purchased this Matrix multitasking treatment on accident thinking it was the Matrix Super Sleek Iron Smoother Heat Protecting Spray. So it was okay. I do like the Mega Sleek Heat Protecting Spray a lot better. So I would not repurchase this, but it wasn't bad, but I just prefer this one a bit more. This was one of my go-to summer scents. So it's the Victoria's Secret Bombshell IL Body Lotion. I didn't see it this past summer though, but this was like the perfect summer scent. It just had the right amount of coconut and like that ocean smell. That's like the best way I can describe it. I'll have the notes because I'm the worst at describing scents, but if they do bring it back, I would repurchase it. I found this Alba Botanica sunscreen at Costco and I haven't seen it since. Even though it's wintertime, I still apply sunscreen. So this was like a cleaner ingredient sunscreen, which I do appreciate. Also has SPF 50 because one of my goals was to constantly reapply sunscreen daily. Just because the sun's not out doesn't mean you don't need sunscreen. We need it even in the wintertime. And it had a really nice coconut scent to it too, so I would definitely repurchase this. We use every bit of our product around here. We don't like to waste money, so I have this Kat Von D setting powder in the shade Light. I wasn't too impressed. I did get this in an Empties subscription. My NYX setting powder just gives me the same effect, so I would not repurchase this. And I just want to clarify, it wasn't a bad setting powder. Just for the price, I get similar results with my drugstore one. This is one of my favorite hand creams. So it's the Diana's Goat Milk Cream. So normally I can find it at Marshall's or Costco. And this year I found out they do sell it at Ulta. However, it is more expensive there, but it is hard to find at Marshall's. It's like a hit or miss. Same with Costco. So at Costco, I actually found a 5-pack for $13, which I thought was great because this size is normally $5 or so. And then when it went on sale, I got a 5-pack for $8. I bought 2 of them, and then during the holidays, I just like dispersed them in like to little gift baskets and stocking stuffers, and just to have extra on hand because Ernie and I go through these like crazy. We're constantly washing our hands. We do work from home, so it just keeps our hands nice and moisturized. It has a nice scent. It's not too greasy. And actually, I found this size at Marshall's. I got a 2-pack during the fall time for $8. So this is a hand and body goat milk cream. So this is a scent Vanilla Bean. It had a more subtle scent to it, and then there was like a pumpkin chai one, which I'm not a huge fan of, and whenever I applied it, people always thought like I lit one of their candles because they all know I love candles. I was like, no, I did not come in here and just light one of your candles. It was me. So it's just a little too fragrant for my liking, but this is something I will always repurchase. My skincare routine is super simple. It's just normally my Clean It Zero cleansing balm and then a Cetaphil face wash, which I get this size at Costco. So normally I can get 2 of these for like $16 or $19 depending on whether or not it's on sale. So I will always repurchase this. And then I have this instant freeze gel. So honestly, I would just use this to tame my baby hairs because I have quite a bit, and I just feel like this was past its expiration date because when I used it most recently, it just created that white residue and it was not a cute look. So instead, I just use this bedhead wax stick, which is amazing. You just apply it on super easily. You don't have to get it all over your hands. And also it doesn't create any residue. It doesn't look greasy or anything like that, which I do have a lot of flyaways as well. So I'd recommend this. You can buy it on Amazon for like $14 or $16. I've had mine for maybe a year, year and a half, and I still have quite a bit of product. And I think it goes without saying, I probably won't repurchase this again. NYX Blur Screen Primer was my go-to essential during the summertime. It does have SPF 30 in it, which I do appreciate that more beauty and makeup products are incorporating sunscreen because it is important. However, this alone isn't enough to protect your face because it's only like a small portion mixed with the other ingredients. So make sure you have a base layer of sunscreen. But Again, I do appreciate that more products are incorporating sunscreen in it because it's very important. So I went through this super quickly. I bought it during like the spring, like early summertime, and it was gone by then. So I would definitely repurchase this. We have this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Color Correct Finishing Powder, which I actually found at Dollar Tree quite some time ago. So again, we love to use our products around here to the last drop, get our money's worth, even if it's $1 or $1.25. So this one's actually pretty nice, especially for the summertime. I felt like it did a really great job at like minimizing like any oil or sweat. It didn't really add like any type of coverage, but if I do see it again, I would repurchase it, especially during the summertime. Another Dollar Tree find was this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Bake, Brine, and Set Loose Finishing Powder. So for $1, it was definitely a great deal, and you actually got quite a bit of product, and it was brightening. Would I go on my way to purchase it and pay full price? Probably not. I do like the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Setting Powder. So that one I usually get on sale when Ulta has like the buy two get one free, or just like the fall haul or spring sale. Usually NYX is one of them, and that's when I stock up. So I would pass on this one. I probably wouldn't repurchase it unless I saw it at Dollar Tree. This e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette has seen better days, and I stopped using this shade right here because I feel like it started to oxidize, so it just wasn't vibing with the look. But I think the cream contours were really nice, especially for the price. You get 3 of them and then a brightening one. And back in the day, I paid like $6 or $8 because this lasted me quite a bit. It is super pigmented, so do go in with a light hand. And I would repurchase it. I do want to try the Putty Bronzer first because one thing with me, once I go through the products, I do want to try out like different ones just to give it a fair shot. So I would repurchase it in the future, but once I run out more like liquid and cream bronzers, I do want to try e.l.f.'s Putty Bronzer next. This NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer is always going to be a staple in my makeup collection. I have one in my drawer right now. So I'm in the shade Vanilla. It's just so nice and creamy. It doesn't leave any creases on my skin. It's just hydrating and it's full coverage. Plus it's only like $10 or $11. I also get this during the buy two get one free sale, and I always have it in my makeup collection, so I will definitely repurchase this. Another concealer I tried was the Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Finish. So this was actually a pretty nice and creamy concealer. I think I paid like $2 and some change for it during an Ulta sale, so I would repurchase it. And these are some chapsticks that I went through. So I have this Bath & Body Works one that has SPF 20 in it. It had a coconut scent, which was really nice. And then I have this Aquaphor one, has SPF 30. I just stick to Aquaphor now because, as I mentioned earlier in this video, I do have periodic dermatitis, so certain products can trigger my skin and it flares up super bad. It looks awful, it's painful. So my dermatologist just recommended sticking to Aquaphor. I didn't have any reactions with this, but I just rather be safe than sorry. I haven't had a flare up for about like 2.5, almost 3 years now. I had like 100 like allergy test patches on me. So we're just like very careful and mindful like what works and what doesn't. So I just stick to this now. So this was nice, but just to be on the safe side, I wouldn't repurchase this. And then we have the Cushion foundation that went viral this year. It's the Tier foundation. So at first I was in love with this. I felt like it looked really good on the skin. It was very nice with full coverage. I did play around with it though. I felt like with a primer, it looked worse. And then towards the end, I don't know like if at first I put like too much product onto the sponge and that's why it looked really good. And then towards the end, it was kind of like drying up. It was looking like patchy. But I do notice without a primer is when it applies best, which I know it states like you don't even need a primer, but it just felt weird not to have one. But I have one in my makeup collection now, like the full size one. So I have mixed thoughts. I'm still like playing around with this. So obviously I would repurchase it. Oh, also a side note, it does tend to oxidize, so get a shade lighter. And then we have some fragrances that I went through. So earlier I shared the Victoria's Secret Bombshell IO Lotion. So this was the perfume, again, the perfect summer scent. I absolutely loved it. And instead of that one, they brought out the Bombshell Escape, which had like a guava note to it. I love how it smelled. However, it just didn't last on me because perfume and cologne wears differently on each person. So that was a bummer, but it still smelled good. And then we had this Penrose Merrymaker perfume, which I got in an Empties subscription. This one actually wore very well on me, so I would repurchase it. Oh, also I would repurchase this. I love the scent, just not on me, so I would not repurchase this one. One of my go-to drugstore eyeliners is this Kiss Lash Glue liner. So it doubles as a lash glue and an eyeliner. I don't wear falsies all the time, only on special occasions or like sometimes when we travel, but I love that's like one less product to pack when you're traveling. And also I just use it as an eyeliner mainly. I just love the precision of it. So it has a very nice and precise applicator. It's nice and pigmented. It'll last a while and it doesn't dry out easily. Plus it's only like $10 or so. And then I went through some more mascara. So we have my favorite high-end mascara, the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I just feel like it does everything for your lashes. It adds length, volume, and thickness. And then also we had this Benefit FanFest mascara, which it was nice, but I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase it because this is my go-to high-end mascara, which I can get on sale during Sephora's VIB or Ulta's Black Friday. As I mentioned, we don't like to waste product over here. We like to get everything to the last drop. So at Ulta, sometimes I get like free gifts or freebies with my purchases. So I got this Ultimate Miracle Worker Multi Rejuvenating Cream. It has SPF 30 in it. It was nice on the skin, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase it just due to the price tag. And I have similar like sunscreens and moisturizers that does the same for a fraction of the cost. We have the Ioni Finishing Glow Spray. Honestly, I would not repurchase this. This is absolutely horrible, which is a shame because I love Ioni Cosmetics from Dollar Tree. The Ioni lashes are the only lashes I use. I don't have to trim them. They look natural. I just absolutely love them. They have so many like styles and lengths to choose from. So I wanted to give the setting spray a try. It was honestly awful. It just makes your face look like a disco ball, which I know it does have shimmer in it, but it did not look well. And then like when it dried down, you could like see like the spots on your face. So not flattering at all. So I would definitely not repurchase this. And then we have the NYX Matte Finishing Spray. So this is great. I love this for travel, especially during the summer. I live in California where our summers can get up to triple-digit heat, so I would definitely repurchase this. And last but not least, we have the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in the scent Mango. So these will actually last you quite a bit. A little tip, during Sephora's VIB sale, they have a 4-piece of this for like a pretty good price. I forgot top of my head, but let's just say it was like $40, which it wasn't. It will last you a while, and you can like give one away because you won't go through that much in a year. So it took me quite a while, and I still have like another one I need to use. Also, a good alternative is the Milani Supercharged Lip Mask. It's like $9 or $12, but I would highly recommend this. And actually, I've been seeing the original one in the pink container at Marshall's. Like I see it almost every single time I browse the beauty section, so definitely check out there as well. So I would repurchase this. And that is everything. We went through quite a bit of product today. Let me know your most used products in the comment box down below. I would definitely love to know. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye, everyone.